Hey guys, it's Mizzy and I'm a mixed girl in a mixed up world. Today I want to discuss scam artists on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or any other of those social media platforms. I had an incident that happened to me on Christmas Eve morning at 5 a.m. So for those of you who don't know, I get severe migraines and I exercise a little bit at night. I walk in my kitchen at usually the hours between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. It just depends on what time I want to walk. So at 5, I was walking and I got some notifications saying that Chris Evans replied to a photo of mine. He liked a photo and that he messaged me, and I was like, yeah, right. Like, Chris Evans is going to be messaging me at 5 a.m. in the morning on Christmas Eve. Okay. So I went to look, but it didn't show anything on my Instagram yet. So I was like, let me just finish my walking. And then I went back and looked, and there was a comment on a picture of my dog, and it said beautiful. There was a like, and then there was a message that simply said, hello, how are you? And I replied back, I'm good, just getting ready for Christmas. By the way, who is this? Because I know it's most likely not Chris Evans. The person was like, yeah, this is Chris Evans. This is my private account. I do it to keep it away from the press. And I monitor fans' comments. And your comments were really, really nice. And I was like, I don't really comment on his pictures. I mean, I've commented on a couple, but I'm not one of those fans that comment on his pictures all the time. I might like them, but I don't comment all the time. And so the person was like, this is my private account, so please don't tell anybody. I don't want the press to know. And I was like, okay. So I continued to talk to this person because, there was a sliver in my part of my heart that was like, maybe it is Chris. But I knew in my heart it wasn't. But so I was talking to this person. In my head, I was like, well, how can I see if this really is or isn't? So I'm a huge New England Patriots fan. I am from New England. And I know Chris is just as big of a New England Patriots fan as I am. So I said something about the Patriots, and his reply was yes. Now I know as a New England Patriots fan, that wouldn't have been the reply. They would have replied, if it was Chris, he would have replied something totally different. So that confirmed 100% for me that this wasn't Chris. And it didn't sound like him. They sounded like they weren't from this country. There was some translation words that were a little wacky. The punctuation was all over the place. And I was like, this just doesn't sound like Chris. So the person said to me, well, I've enjoyed talking to you. I don't come on Instagram a lot. Can we keep in touch? And I'm more on my Twitter. So I said, why don't you follow me on Twitter? Didn't get a reply to that. So he said, I do use WhatsApp. Would you like to WhatsApp with me? And I'm not on WhatsApp. So I was like, I don't use that. So I went and looked into excuse me, my nose is itchy. I looked into what was up with WhatsApp. And I realized that you have to give the person your phone number. Now, he replied to me saying, so once you get your WhatsApp account up, here's my phone number. Here's my number to reply to me. So I said, I did a little detective work and I looked up the person's area code, and the area code was New York. And I said to him, well, if this is Chris, why is your area code New York? And he said, I'm in Boston, and it's an American area code. Now, anyone from the U.S. knows that we don't have American area codes. We have state area codes. And I know Massachusetts area codes pretty well. And so I said, yeah, but if this was Chris, it would be a Boston area code. And he said, well, and I was just like, okay, whatever. So I ended up going to bed. And when I woke up, me and my mom had our Christmas Eve dinner, and then we watched a movie, and it started really festering in me that this person did this. First of all, they used Chris Evans' name. They used his company logo for a starting point, which is his political company that demystifies information about politicians. Politicians get to go and post their perspective on issues, and it's non-partisan. So he was using a Starting Points logo, using Chris Evans' name to try to scam me, which really, really ticked me off to use one of my favorite people in the whole world. Use that person's name in their company's image. So I reported it, and but it really, really kept festering in me, making me really angry, especially since this person did it on Christmas Eve. And they tried to ruin my Christmas, which they did slightly, a little bit, but then I brushed it off and said, I'm not going to let this person ruin my Christmas. So I just wanted to make sure that people are being safe. I know a lot of you probably know that you shouldn't give out your information on the internet to random strangers. But if you're a fan of somebody like Chris Evans or another celebrity, people get excited and they think, oh, I might be talking to this person. Yeah, I'll give you my phone number. And they're not understanding that that person is going to use that phone number to scam you and steal your identity. And I just want to make sure that people take under advisement to not give their phone number out to people, even if they're claiming to be a celebrity. And it just broke my heart a little that they used somebody I like Chris Evans, to try to scam me and get my information. Well, I just wanted to do a little PSA on this because I don't want anybody else to try to be scammed like I was trying to be scammed. But I knew from jump that this wasn't Chris Evans. Trust me, I wish it was. I wish Chris Evans woke up and decided to message me at 5 a.m. on Christmas Eve. That would have been nice, but I knew it wasn't. So please like, share, and comment. And I am Mizzy, and I'm a mixed girl in a mixed up world. Thank you. Have a great day.